G'day, my name is Daniel Warren from awiseparent.com, and I'd like to talk to you about the main purpose of our website and services. The parenting category covers life skills and knowledge that a parent must have to become the ultimate role model for their child. Parents today are facing more challenges and taking on tasks that are even harder than ever before in history. The kind of society we now live in seems to be working to ensure that our children will never succeed in life. Not only are we ignorant and blind to what's really happening, we are also not equipped nor armed. Worse, we have no support, not even from the generations before us. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, what's going to happen to your child in the future? Do they stand a chance, given how brutal and cruel today's world is? Do you ever tell yourself, my child is not going to grow up like that? But at the back of your mind, you are worried that they might? Are you bothered by the fact that this politically correct, misguided and corrupt society is going to raise and influence your children if you don't take control yourself? awiseparent.com is a membership site which will engage your intellect, your social conscience, your emotional sensitivity, resilience, and much more. This website will give you the knowledge and the tools to help you take control of your own life. You'll be taken on an exciting journey, week by week, month on month, over a minimum of 6 months. And this journey you will learn how to lead your children into successful and prosperous lives. And no, the journey does not stop there. After the first 6 months, even after you start seeing and experiencing the benefits of our services, you can continue learning more about parenting and about leading yourself and your family to success. You will be able to strengthen your family unit and adapt to the issues the world is facing today. You and your children will be able to broaden your horizons, and you will learn to make wise and informed choices. Before I tell you more about our parenting category, let me tell you a little bit about myself. For my full bio details, please check out our website. I am a great-grandfather and a father again to my 6-year-old daughter. I have stood as a father for 3 family units, twice as a sole parent. I have also experienced being a foster parent in foster care, and I have worked and interacted extensively with youth in various training and counselling fields. I have studied psychology, behavioural sciences, child development, and metaphysics. But please understand, pretty pieces of paper mean nothing. These days humanity is taking on the persona of insects. We specialise in one single area of expertise and rarely make the transgressional step to any other forms or areas of knowledge. Hence we become segmentised into insect-like formations of responsibility and abilities, singular skilled in both life and function. Humans, and especially parents, are designed and must be multi-skilled. We are not ants. For me, my biggest credibility is my daughter's results from her school. This 6-year-old child has gone through a marriage breakup, plus she has to travel 1.5 hours each way to get to school. And yet, she has achieved all high-grade marks and grades and is the winner of her Grades Excellence Award for her school. I do take pride in my being able to keep her focused in school, despite the many challenges and struggles we have gone through and continue to go through. And I'm very sure that there is no parent out there who would not want the same resilience and determination in their own children. That's why I advocate the parenting strategies I will share in this website. Let me walk you through the detailed overview of our parenting category course content. Our first video lesson will focus on how the brain functions. This video will talk about our limiting factors and workarounds when it comes to achieving our goals in the most efficient way. This video also talks about the principal exponents of psychology, behaviourism, and my take on both fields of study and why these are important to us as parents. And the main objective really is for you to gain an appreciation and understanding of your mental processes, how they fit together, and how your thoughts and your way of thinking form to create the unique being that is you. Then we'll move on to the second video in this category, and we'll discuss all about our belief structure, how it is created, so that we can manage and take control of any negative and self-destructive beliefs that we may have. This video features a comprehensive dialogue on how our beliefs are formed and how they affect our experiences in life. This lesson will give you the knowledge and skills to change any belief that limits your chances of success, and more importantly, allow you to broaden your own thinking processes. The third video will discuss our emotional structure. This is similar to the lesson on belief structure, but we will also learn how our emotional structures are created and learn how to manage our emotional responses and temperament. You will also learn how to control your emotions so that you thrive on the positive emotional responses and do away with the negative and the destructive ones. The next video, the fourth video lesson, will talk about habit formation. We will learn how we can use the brain's own structures and processes to establish beneficial habits and replace any limiting habits we have. It's important to be able to acknowledge and realize which habits are not good for you and transform them into habits that will help you achieve a successful life. The fifth video lesson will talk about self-exploration and the various tools that we can use to run a full mental and emotional analysis of ourselves. This will help you determine any pain points in your life and focus your efforts in overcoming them. Next, we'll look at the physical category. The first video lesson in this category will focus on health and wellness and using complementary treatments via Western and natural medicine. It is also important to be confident in maintaining a standard of health throughout your life and being able to use the most appropriate and the best resources when necessary. The second video lesson will talk about what actually causes illness and how to stop a disease in its tracks and prevent it from ever coming back again. This lesson is guided by many medical findings that are not yet validated by the mainstream Western pharmaceutical practices, but it is very much supported by scientific research. This is a great lesson, and it will benefit you a lot by giving you the knowledge to remove the cause of most illnesses of your life and improve your health standards from their current state. The third video in this category will discuss how we nourish our bodies. We are what we eat, and in this modern world it is hard to find food that we must eat that will maintain a healthy, long and rewarding life. To be able to form the best opinion on what you eat and consume and be able to choose wisely, it is important to understand the benefits you gain from your food choices. The fourth video will discuss water and how it is important to our lives. We will discuss how water affects our minds, body and our health. We will talk about safe water access and intake, and treatment and methods to safeguard your family. The fifth video will cover our mindset, as this greatly affects our health and quality of life in general. This lesson will focus on sharpening our skills in being able to transform a negative mindset into a positive mindset. We will next deal into the next subcategory, which is all about financials. The first video will talk about a common dilemma involved in managing finances, and that's the choice between your career or your role as a caregiver. In this lesson, we'll discuss the advantages and disadvantages of both situations, from both the carer and the child's position. This lesson will help you make the most of your situation, both financially and personally, as you will be getting real-life testimonies and examples gained in many areas of life. With this, you'll be able to make wiser and more informed decisions, and you will be able to maximise the advantages of your current situation. The next video in this series will talk about city versus country living. It will include the benefits and the disadvantages of both living situations. There are a lot of factors involved, and we will discuss them because knowing and acknowledging them will give you the power and skill to improve and leverage on the current situation you and your family are in. The third video will talk about another important topic, and that's employment. It will cover the different employment options. This lesson will encourage you to open yourself up to create the most favourable financial life, while you also maximise your other life criteria. AWiseParent.com is and will be a living and evolving website. As a matter of parenting and our children's success is of such great importance, this website and its content will be ongoing, continuous and adaptive. And in any of our lessons in all of the categories, there most likely will be questions and ideas asked by and shared by you and the other members. Any and all information about these additional topics will definitely be made available. This is a life goal for me personally, and you can rest assured we'll still be adding new information of interest in decades to come. We'll also be holding a weekly Zoom call for all interested parents to get specific advice, and key questions asked in our closed Facebook group will be answered and added to the appropriate sections on a daily basis. And I can assure you that you and your family will benefit from your membership and participation. You and your family, your children especially, will learn to think for themselves independently and wisely. You and they will be able to reach the right decisions that will give you the best possible outcomes. You and your family will also recognise and understand the foundation behind any bias and preconceptions when they see or experience it, and respond accordingly in a favourable and profitable manner. You and your family will achieve the ultimate best in life, and you will most definitely achieve the success you so rightfully deserve. And you will continue to have success to a multi-skilled and experienced parenting coach. I do truly believe all the knowledge and answers a parent needs to create world-class winners in life is contained in this website. But because parenting is also very dynamic, and it has no real endpoint, we will be working together in continually building and adding resources to improve every facet of this site and of our services to you. This is Daniel Warren from AWiseParent.com, wishing you all the very best in your endeavours, and I do hope to see you on the inside. May the universe smile upon you and yours. God bless.